Hello guys, welcome back to Jay's and JJ's Kitchen. So today we're going to do my version of barbecue baked beans. It's getting close around the 4th. That's why I'm doing a little episode of my smoked ribs and just do some barbecued baked beans. That being said, we'll come back and show you our ingredients and we'll get started. Okay guys, so I'll give you my ingredients here. This is definitely kid friendly. They like the sweetness of it from the barbecue sauce. And also, let me go through my ingredients here. So what we have here, I did some prepping last night. Took some hot dogs, just regular hot dogs, right? And I chopped them up. We've got our baked beans. Here's an onion here that I've already minced. To thin it out some, I will use, and it gives it a little different flavor. I always keep them old school. Some bacon grease there, right? We've got our honey. We've got some brown sugar. And of course, our barbecue sauce here, which mine is not in a jar because I make my own. But anyway, that's our ingredients for our baked beans. We're going to put this together and get this in the oven. Also, one of my ingredients that I can't show you because it's in the smoker right now. If you check out my rib, I did it on both of my rib videos. Definitely my smoked rib video where I trim my ribs, right? And like I was saying on there, you trim your ribs such that they will cook evenly. Now the trimming that you took off of the rib, the spare, because I get the spare ribs, and so those trimmings, right? Now you can either eat those. Either way, it's going to be eaten. Eat it plain, or what I do with mine, I take those and chop them up, and I add it to my barbecue baked beans for added flavor. That being said, let me get started here and get this stuff mixed up. We'll be right back. All right, guys. So we're gonna get these baked beans mixed up here, so we can get this in the oven and get this out of the way. You see, I've got 2 cans of baked store-bought baked beans, right? I generally mix mine up. I get 2 different types and mix them together. So we get those in there like so. Don't know if I'm gonna need the whole onion or not, but we're gonna get started here and see what we got. Maybe so. I think that's gonna be okay. I think it is. Yeah, we're gonna call that good. I do a lot of my cooking based on from the eye test of what it looks like when you mix it. So that's why I kind of go from there, and I don't say you can. I mean, like I said, that was 1 onion. Yeah, you can put the full onion in there, and no big deal. It's gonna be just as good. Not unless if you're not a fan of onions, I would cut back on it by all means. This right here, I always load it up. Like I say, this is very kid friendly. It's full of hot dogs, and like I say, I'm gonna add some of our barbecued, or not barbecued, but smoked ribs to it also. So It's going to be full of meat, and it's going to have that sweetness from the barbecue sauce and the honey. And like, I might put some brown sugar in there, maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I try to get mine such that there again, you do yours to taste, but I try to get mine to where basically you can have some meat basically in every bite, right? So yeah, that's why I kind of go overboard. I'd rather have too many than not enough. So I kind of go overboard with my hot dogs, or I say my added rib meat, right? It jumped out. Uh-oh. That's my little countertop grill over there beeping on me. Give it some honey. A little added flavor. And lastly, some of our homemade barbecue sauce here. That in there, give it good color and good flavor also. Get this mixed up. Get our oven to 350 and just set it in. And that is our barbecue baked beans. Fairly simple, straightforward, and easy, quick and easy to do. Yeah, looks like I need some more barbecue sauce in there. That's what we're looking for. Want to get rid of that bean out of the can look. That's what I'm kind of looking for when I do mine. I want it to have that more of a reddish tint to it, right? Just like so. Now this is ready for the oven. So we're going to get this in the oven, and once this bakes, you can tell when you see your hot dogs are kind of browning and are done, and your onions will kind of change their, the consistency of it. It gets, not so chewable. That's when you know your baked beans are done. And like I said, I am going to add some of my smoked rib meat that I trimmed off of my ribs. Once that finishes out there, that'll be the last thing I'll do. I'll just add that to it once it's done. But other than that, guys, that's it. So we'll show you our baked beans once we pull it out of the oven. Okay, guys, so like I said, once I finish my baked beans, this is the finished one. It's got the hot dogs in it, and it's also got the rib pieces that I said when I finish off, I was going to smoke some ribs today and add some of the trimmings, right, into our baked beans, barbecue baked beans. So there we go. There's our baked beans. Guys, give it a shot. Let me know what you think about it. Have a good one.